physics rules. Inertia is a property of matter.
Sarah, the science gal.
Aren't you going to put on your seatbelt?
No, that's a myth. You don't actually go through the windshield. They don't do anything.
Actually, seatbelts do lots. Did you know that objects at rest stay at rest and objects in motion stay in motion with the same speed and in the same direction unless acted on by an opposing force? Just like Newton said in his first law of motion. You see, this car will be going fast. Of course, the driver isn't wearing a seatbelt and he's driving very dangerously. He runs into this barrier and the car stops. However, since he's not wearing a seatbelt and he's not attached to the car, his body doesn't stop. His speed will remain constant unless acted on by an opposing force, and in most cases, the opposing force will be the driver's head on the windshield. Let's see what happens.
This could be what happens if you don't wear a seatbelt.
See, your body gains inertia. What's inertia, you might ask? Inertia is the property of matter that causes it to resist any change in state of motion. Your body does not want to stop with the car. It has energy stored within it that will give it momentum to keep going. If the car stops or hits another car, this stops the car and not you. Since you're not attached to the car, it's your body's natural tendency to keep going forwards, even if that means risking your life. See, objects resist change in their state of motion and the absence of unbalanced forces. An object in motion will maintain its state of motion. This is called the law of inertia. If you're strapped in tightly to a car and the car accelerates, you accelerate with it. If the car decelerates, then you decelerate with it. This could be very detrimental in the case of a crash. You have inertia when driving in a car, so your body keeps going at the same speed the car was previously going until it hits the steering wheel, windshield, or flies out the car completely. This is why seatbelts are so important. They absorb most of your inertia before you hit something else.
If you were to be wearing a seatbelt, the impact would be absorbed by your body. The seatbelt is designed to go over your hip bones, collarbones, and ribs, all of which are able to be broken without killing you. If you're not wearing a seatbelt and fly forwards, your head is what will take the impact from the glass, and your skull is a very important part of your body, and you certainly do not want to break it.
Now you know why it's so important to wear a seatbelt. It's also the law. Newton's first and second law, that is. See, Jenna? That's what'll happen if you don't wear a seatbelt.
Golly, I've sure learned my lesson. I'm in me pa's car!
Get out of me freaking car!
Oh.